Yeah, man, bless up. I just want to wish everybody enough health and strength in the name of the Most High, still the same way, and give thanks for Mother Earth, Most of y'all know me in different things from being busy with agriculture and certain things, but tonight I want to touch a different topic a little bit that really been discouraging me, I should say, And basically what it comes as is a format of how we just be taken advantage of in we own country. Not even by we own people no more, by foreigners now, And me personally, I don't got nothing against no foreigners because when I went away to study and get my education, I was in a foreign land. And while I was there, I respected the people in the land, you understand? I don't have nothing against no foreigners that go away in another man land because the earth is given to everybody. But what you have to understand is one thing. When you go in another man land, you have to respect that man land, that man culture, that man people, that land people. You understand? No if, no ands, no buts about it. We is the only country in the world that I noticed that people could come from all the way around the world. It take we as the locals as fools. You understand? And I find it very disrespectful. And I think it's time that we start talking out about it, Me personally, why I coming at it from this angle is because of my personal situation based on with a contract that I had contracted to do a project development with Tucci Foundation and Cake House. And yes, I'm going to talk about it because of the fact that I'm not going to come at it from a disrespectful angle, but I'm going to come at it from a diplomatical and realistic angle. Because right now, the injustice that's they playing on a local man like me is unfair. Worse yet, they got your own black brothers, lawyers, and your own black media people them against you two to cover up their own thing because they're always in a position of power. But the truth going to always be told. Today I received a letter saying that I mustn't talk about certain situations to be able to deprive people name and different thing. Let me tell you something. I don't care about nobody name no, because nobody don't care about my family and my livelihood in my own place. Y'all people come here and build empires here in St. Maarten and then want to take advantage of people in their own place. If I come to you as a business person, I expect you to deal with me business like as a business person. We are respectful business people. Not because we are young entrepreneurs in St. Maarten mean we must what? Get a sidewalk to walk on. That don't make no sense. I want a paved road to walk on too. You come here and get paved road to walk on, so what happened? I don't deserve a paved road in my own country? That don't make no sense, and me ain't gonna stand for it at all. So what the situation is y'all have a certain amount of money for me. You understand? And as a business, and I have to thrive on business. We have a contract together. Now, we're not talking about voluntary work. We're not talking about what I did for y'all out of my own love and effort based on the humanitarian efforts and principles that y'all was trying to install, which I've noticed over the course of time. That's not y'all real genuine outreach. You have your own private intentions why you want to be reaching out to we black people in the community and feel as if you're feeding us. You understand? But maybe where you're getting your money from, you understand? You have to leave those people justify where you spending it. Me personally, I want to ask people this. If I have a business, right? And I have a foundation, right? Really and truly. And I get in a whole heap of money. This is a question. A whole heap of money from one place maybe to go buy food to feed this community, right? I have a business and my business is a supermarket. So why would I now, would it be logical for me to go and take the money what I get to go feed people and go buy it at another supermarket? No, I'll buy it at my own. Because what happened, I got the supplies already. Just makes more sense for me to do that. Now, really and truly, I need to wonder if this now is done in a manner to really feed people, to enrich a certain set of people. Because I can't really understand how the link breaks because it seems well linked up. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, you can't tell me that basically you don't owe me anything because you have helped me. You have helped me done nothing. If you had helped me with some funds to fix a loan or some funds for the garden or whatever the case may be, I was paying you back. You understand? With funds that you was intended to pay me my salary every month. Now, I don't understand how do you look at nature and how do you look at these certain things in calling yourself humanitarian people when you don't understand that food takes time to grow. You cannot rush food, you cannot rush nature. But in between that time as the food grows and nature goes along, there's people that needs to be paid for their labor. Now, I myself wasn't a stupid person. I remember a time before I say I was going to actually do business with these Chinese that I remember Lamin tell me, boy, you gotta watch yourself with the Chinese. And I bash him. I bash my own black brother. Here why I bash him now? Because I was looking at it as, we have to take grasp of certain opportunities, you understand, to empower ourselves. And, if you're getting negative vibes from certain people, not that he was coming at me negative, but he was trying to enlighten me on a vibe when I myself was I was growing and still searching on my journey all the time. So I decided to go and take on the journey, but I didn't go in blindly. As a businessman, I put my things them down on paper and on contract. Now, even though how the situation occurred, we start to do business and different thing, and after a while, it's like you try to sabotage the whole thing. By sending your own people in the back and then complaining production and this and that, which didn't make any sense. Because for me, when I tried it up at my own place, it worked perfectly. So for me, I didn't understand why certain things couldn't happen the way it was happening. But then after a while, I started to realize, me personally now, I am good at what I do. I know what I do. I don't have any doubts about what I do. And that's why within that same contract that we have, 20% of that business was supposed to go to me because I'm not a young, stupid, black little boy. You understand? I'm a very well educated young man. You understand? With a family with 3 children. You understand? So I ain't even have no time to idle or play games. All I looking for is my justice within myself. Now, are you sitting down there on top of all your empires and thrones that you've built on St Maarten, right? And trying to play it off as if you're helping people, but who are you really helping? You understand? You talk about integrity and transparency, but yet, when your own husband walk into a room, you have to go silent and quiet because your intentions are not genuine. And therefore, you can't bring them across to the table in a strong, powerful man because he will not accept what you're trying to bring to the table. That has nothing to do with me. But what has to do with me is our agreement and the injustice you causing against me. Know that because maybe I might not be in that financial position as you to fight with a certain law, with a certain lawyer to be able to get my funds and different things, mean that you would spend more money spending on a lawyer, right? To fight against me than paying me out my own money. I didn't send nobody up in my place to negotiate with me. If you didn't know you had to pay me, why did you send people in my place to negotiate with me when I was at peace? You come and disturb my peace. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know you was wrong. Now you must deal with people rightfully. And I will not be silenced because now I receive a letter today from your lawyer based on, yes, I send different people information based on the truth because I have nothing to hide. And you know why you want me to stay quiet? Because remember, I sit down in your office countless amount of hours. How much things you confided in me about yourself and your family and your business and this and that. And I respect you as a mother. But now I don't hold that respect for you because I noticed that you tried to manipulate me. And because you couldn't manipulate me and turn me into this, tell me about cut my hair and cut my beard, and you can't manipulate me to become the type of person that you could control, is eventually why you try to sidetrack it and back it off as if the work that we are doing is not successful. Then why, if agriculture was not possible, then why in January again you in the newspaper with ACU students cleaning up and organizing for agriculture? I should think maybe that's because somebody might want to take my idea. But that's okay because again you have an agreement with me, and once executed I will be looking for my 20%. You understand? I'm not here to bash nobody, to justify the truth when it comes to the inequality and the injustice done to us as St Maarteners by foreigners. Now, your lawyer could send me how much letters he want about me. I must be quiet and silent and this and that. I don't really care, because there is no judge on this earth that can judge me for my right. You understand? I would sit down and take my, if you want to justify me as right, I would take my wrong if I know I right. You understand what I'm saying? With no partiality. But no judge can silence me, no lawyer can silence me, you can't silence me. So I expect that you deal with me fairly, because I will be making a couple of other videos to explain people about how you deal with people with this whole illusion of humanitarian aspect and teaching foundation, which people that love nature and humanitarian just leave plants dead. Leave food dead. I planted Chinese spinach for months down in our garden. And I never see a white beautiful flower on top of it grow. You know what that revealed to me? That are just wicked people. That not a flower would bloom in our place because of the fact that our intentions are not genuine. Because the first month I planted Chinese spinach up by me, I had a whole set of beautiful white edible flowers on top of them that I didn't even know. For 6 months I planted, for a couple months I planted, that the tree couldn't even bear a white beautiful flower. And nature does identify certain things. You know, what they have nature has identified to me is that y'all intentions are not genuine. You understand? So there's a lot of things that you need to sort out within yourself. And while are you doing that as a family, right? You need to deal with me as a human, since are you genuine and human and compassion. Deal with me respect as a businessman and as a St Maartener, where y'all are sitting in my country building empires. You understand what I'm saying? So deal with the St Maarten people who support you thus far. Deal with them fairly. Because I don't see no local man walking inside a cake house. At that certain time, I was the only person walking there. But yet, because you couldn't captivate my mind, how much brilliant ideas I brought to the table. I brought somebody as ice cream specialist there. You put him to work in the kitchen so your husband could cuss him off and disrespect him. Because that's what you want him to do, because you couldn't obtain his business. That's not the way you deal with people. We all could make money together, but this world is not to be owned by you. St Maarten is not to be owned by you. Your good name is not to be glorified because of what you're doing, but behind your closed doors, you need to be transparent. I will help you do that. I don't have no problem with that, because remember, I was the one sitting down there enough times confiding. You understand? And I looked up to you as a family. But I forget that I am not Chinese. That you is family, yeah, but not me. So at the end of the day, you could do whatever you want to the little black St Maarten boy, right? Yeah, but I is that little black St Maarten boy that will not settle for your foolishness in my country. And yes, if that's what it have to take, like what a lawyer say, but if I have to talk and go to court, well, let me go to court. You understand? Because what's on black and white is on black and white. And what's in those emails are in those emails. I could share them with everybody. And you better pay your people them your pension too. Because how you cannot pay people their pension who working for you for so much years, but you're out giving away free food and gifts to the St Maarten home and free food up on the tower by the prisoners. What happened? So all of that money couldn't save to make sure that the people them get a pension? You better stop treating black people like fools. Or you better wake up, because it's time, right? The warriors and the lions coming out. Friend side, yeah, they didn't even know what's going on. But we want our justice. Believe you me, else there will be no peace. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody cannot silence me as a man. I have my freedom of speech. You understand? I have all the letters and the documents. Don't make me start sharing letters and documents. I have a lot to say. If you have something to say it. I don't mind listening, and the world don't mind hearing neither. But the truth is, justice will be solved, because I want what is rightfully mine in my own country that I have worked hard for. Everyday people thieving ideas. Look, I see how you take down the sign today. That's very great, because I have been selling plants outside with my sign up as if people thinking it's my plants there. So now I take down the sign, but you still got plants there. But before I wasn't there, I didn't have plants there. A long time before I had plants, but now it started to make me wonder why The person who had the plants there before left. You understand what I'm saying? Because our intentions are not genuine. Even though I offered you more on the plant than the last person, whoever was there how much years ago, right? I gave you a genuine offer. For are you to disrespect me in the manner how are you disrespecting me now, trying to tell me that are you help me? Are you in help me? I have a contract with you. I do business. I'm not a volunteer. Even though I've volunteered so many things, yes, I don't mind volunteering. I love the kids. What I did for the school and the kids, I never wanted to leave it. Y'all allow it to go to waste because our intentions was never genuine. If I wanted the kids to learn agriculture, they would have learned agriculture. Because even after you settle for me for a certain amount of money, I was still willing to teach the kids. It's you that excluded that. And it's you that allowed the plants to die. And it's you that didn't allow the kids to have an opportunity to learn what agriculture really was. So after you came up now and got your nice pretty pictures at the community action day with the ACU students up at my farm because nothing was going on by you because yeah, you tell me you couldn't afford it anymore and we had settled at an agreement, and then you come up by me, had your action day, invested your little material which you charge me for at the end of the day after asking me to request it from you. I don't have no problem paying you back for that. The material was used, but I want the rest of my money that was owed to me. And I find I am entitled to that by law based on our contract agreement. I am not a volunteer for you guys. You understand what I'm saying? I am a young businessman from St Maarten and I expect to be treated that way. Thank you very much.